I'm back, Aries. I know. It cut the fuck off, right? I feel like it was divinely planned, right? But it was also on my error because my phone died. My phone died. But I feel like if they wanted to, they would. If they wanted to, they would. They would have kept this phone off if that message needed to be longer, if I ain't need to break it up into two parts. But it's interesting, right? Because y'all remember I mentioned like death and the rebirth and all of that. That was happening with you. You possibly going through a spiritual transformation, spiritual awakening, things like that, or maybe your person is, yada yada yada, all that energy, right? If you don't know, go back and watch the first part. Um, so I was sitting here rearranging my cards, getting my life together. But y'all asses just won't let me finish this movie. I had started a movie and it's Meet Joe Black with Brad Pitt in it. And it's from 1998. And I think this is Jack Nicholson in here as well. Um it's a good movie for one. Now, I have been reminded of it on TikTok because somebody put a clip up there specifically of the part where Brad Pitt is meeting a woman, I guess, who was ill at the hospital or nursing home, something like that. I ain't got to that part yet. Um, excuse me. So she basically was saying, "You the obey man, you the obey, or you obey," which is a spiritual practice from the Caribbean. So, my bad, y'all. I had to put my earbud in. So, more or less, he started speaking to her in her native tongue, right? And, spoiler alert, Brad Pitt plays the part of death. So, like most people know or don't know, death speaks to you in your own language. So, no matter what, and I just saw 243 as I said that. So confirmation. So, and I don't know if y'all can hear him, but there's a bird outside making noise or singing, however you want to, because I can't say it's noise because they're communicating. It's not noise. But you know what I'm saying. Shit. Anyway, but confirmation on all of that. You may be hearing a lot of birds outside your home, no matter what it is, whether it's crows, ravens, magpies, geese, whatever. Whatever it is, finches, whatever it is, sparrows. For somebody, a zebra finch, a crane, a, a goose or geese, um, possibly seeing turtles or doves or turtle doves, could be significant. Pumpkins as well. But anyway, so I was putting my cards together or whatever. Um, and even more confirmation that I should be doing y'all reading right now. So I'm looking over at my cards, and this card is on top. This is the watch of an Aries. This is someone dear to me. It's his watch. So, and he's an Aries. Um, some of you could be switching up your homes, could be changing around your furniture. Um, some of you could be changing your appearance as well. Like you may be used to like keeping braids or keeping a shortcut because I pulled this card randomly. Um, you may be used to having like short hair, um, and now you're growing it out, or vice versa. Um, Something different could be changing. Like you could even be used to braids and you're moving to locks now. Shit, you might end up even putting color in your locks now. Like you may have never thought about even coloring your hair before, like male or female, and now you are. People are seeing the change in you, especially this change that's coming from this rebirth. Now I don't remember what y'all last reading said, what I stopped off on, where it cut off at. None of that. I ain't even go back and listen to it. I probably should have, so I know where I'm picking up on. But I'm sorry, we gonna be as authentic as I feel we should be, and how spirit has always kept me. So we just gonna get a let spirit direct and all of that there. Okay, because then you just okay. All right, spirit. What does Aries need to know right now? So they're telling me to show you this card, Aries, the simp card. So somebody might be in their feelings about you, or you might be in your feelings about someone else, something else in general. For some of you, this could be a narcissist, somebody that only loves themselves, or you could be in your feelings because you're a really giving, loving person, as most of you are. But somebody else, and it's funny this slid out, somebody else is jealous of you. Because even when you have people around you who have more than you, Aries, they always tend to be jealous of you. Um, it's it's not really hard to explain, but it kind of is. Like they're they're jealous of your essence. Thank you. Thank you, essence. They're jealous of your of your. Ooh, for some of you, they are jealous of your ancestors or your ancestry. They're jealous of where you come from, the pedigree. And not that you're animals or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But you have a really strong, really divine lineage behind you. Whether you acknowledge it, know it or not, can trace it or not, it doesn't matter. Like you, it's there. It's there. For some of you, and I just mentioned this, and I'm gonna put the damn collective message up. But I just spoke about all of this in the collective message this morning because I mentioned mountains. So you could live near a river, mountains, a body of water in general. Could live like where it's very easy to find nature or see nature. So that means that you may not live in like the city. Some of you could live in the country, or you could live in a city that's mostly like desert, so like Arizona, Vegas, New Mexico, um areas like around there. You could live in Texas. For some of you, it doesn't have to be somewhere with a desert. It could just be somewhere that is like free, open. For some of you, this is where you need to move to. um I'm hearing the song Anxiety by Megan Thee Stallion. Some of you could suffer with anxiety. For some of you, you already own land. For some of you, whether you know it or not, the land that you own is ancestral land. Either they lived on it at one time or they owned it at one time. Like it was their property, they lived there, whatever it was. For some of you, that is a goal that you have, is to buy property, to buy land. You're meant to be a legend. For some of you, you could be legendary in your family because you've done this already. Some people could hate on you because of that. They could think that, you're stuck up to yourself, and they get angry about it. They get hostile about it. For some of you, it's because like you went and got this property and you stopped fucking with people. For some of you, you could have moved away, and it's just certain people that you don't resonate with anymore. So they may be looking at you as stuck up, bougie. You think you better than them. You think you all that. Like you definitely are an 80s or 90s baby or something like that. You grew up in the 80s or the 90s. Or these people around you did. For some of you, they could be a little bit older than you. They or you could be 70s babies. Some of y'all even back to the 60s. Like these could be your parents, your siblings. Like you could have older siblings. Like you may have older parents. Like you might have been the oops baby. You might have been the oops baby. I'm kind of seeing it kind of like the 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 age range from the kids from Almost Christmas with Danny Glover, Monique, and Kimberly Elise in there. It could be like the age range in This Christmas as well with Gabrielle Union, Chris Brown, Loretta Devine, uh, Mike Epps. I mean Omar Epps. It could be like that where it's spaced out, like where the first children were kind of close together, like maybe every year or a few years apart, and then it was a bunch of years, and then boom, out of nowhere, here comes you. It could be like that. And it could be because you're the youngest, your older siblings were able to help out more. Um, so you kind of were a bit more privileged than like your other cousins or whatever like that. But it's like I don't, for some of you, I feel like it could be your siblings are jealous of you, whether they're older or younger than you. For others of you, these are like cousins. Like your siblings, they don't give a fuck about you. They'll spoil the shit out of you. And for some of you, they already did. um like they're like your second, third, fourth parents and shit like that, and maybe even their significant others too. You were always well taken care of though, in some way or another. Like even if they couldn't, give it to you on a financial basis, like you always had somewhere to sleep or eat if you needed it. Like you, your kids, or whatever, if you have them, like you was good on that front. Like they might not be able to give you no cash, but they can damn sure give you somewhere to sleep, somewhere to eat, and you ain't never got, you know what I'm saying? Um, for others of you, they could give you all of the above. For some of you, this is what you always gave everyone else. You were always the stable one. Um, and when they went off doing dumb shit with their money, you was always able to like cover them. But I do feel like the moment that you got in trouble, no one was around. I do get that. I do feel like if you resonate with that energy, anyone who comes in to try and date you, have a relationship with you, like I do feel like you're in a space where they're gonna have to prove themselves to you. Like prove it. Prove that you really fuck with me the way that you say you fuck with me. For some of you, I feel like you might be picking up on your person telepathically. Didn't I say that in the last reading? For those of you who watched it, didn't I say that in the last reading? Look, as I look over, I see this card, which would be equivalent to the Ace of Swords. This says triumphant success. So I'll take that as truth and clarity as well. to what I just said. I do feel like your person would tell you, would be honest with you. I feel like they would indeed prove it. Um, with this scratch a lie, find a thief card here, I kind of feel like you will be apprehensive, or you are apprehensive of many new people who come your way just because you've been damaged in the past. Like, you even make people who are in relationships want to get out of those relationships to prove to you that there are better people out there than what you've experienced. And I know that sounds so fucked up, but it's true. For some of you, you're making people um reevaluate their relationships as well by your presence. um how you may treat your how you may treat your person, or how you speak about how you would treat your person if you had one. um for some of y'all too, I'm picking up on the fact, and this may only resonate with a few of you, may not be all of you, but male or female, I feel like it's some of y'all who legit got somebody at home, but when you out in the world, like when you with your friends and all that, when y'all talking, when y'all are in a group talking, and y'all are talking about the type of person that you would marry, that you would date, that you would go long term with, it is never the person that is at home, or it is never um equal to, and I take that notification as confirmation. Katroya J, she's here on YouTube. I love listening to her messages. She just went live just now and said, "It's over. Big life changing endings are here for your enemies." Now, Spirit wanted me to stop, but I can't read in a little bit. But I feel like that is a true statement for your life as well, Aries. But I feel like big life changing endings are here for you. I feel like for some of you lately, even you have been questioning the relationships. Like I said, you've been questioning the relationships, like you've been making other people question their relationships that are around them, the people that are around them. Um, excuse me. Um, I feel like many of you are understanding, like, yo, I don't even have to, because remember in the first reading I was saying how you or someone else could have damaged a relationship because you felt like you weren't worthy for that person, like you may have self-sabotaged it, right? Or they may have self-sabotaged it, or both of y'all, right, thinking that you weren't worthy enough for each other. um and how maybe now, like now that you have kind of given yourself a reality check, maybe now that you've walked away from the energies, the people who had you in that space of doubt and insecurity, um you've gotten your strength back in a sense. I feel like, and see, that goes back to that death card energy in the last reading, that death and rebirth energy, like that meet Joe Black energy. You see what I'm saying? It all ties together. Um, you're being guided. Oh, and I took some notes too on on this. So I started the note at 12:43 this afternoon. Meet Joe Black, 1998. So 1998 could be significant. I think I just heard a motorcycle go by. That wasn't part of the note, but I was just throwing that in there. Anyway, so Meet Joe Black, 1998, Death as a Human. Death is human as it's immortal. Guide for death. Human guiding death through life. So yeah, those are my notes on Joe Black, at least thus far. So now I could go down a whole rabbit hole with that, because basically another download that I got with that was that we are all individually source, death, same entity, more or less. And even if you want to split them off into two separate entities, whatever. Um, we are their eyes. We are another set of their eyes. We are just the tangible avatars, the tangible beings, the tangible versions of it, them. It's kind of like when you're playing a video game, especially like if it's virtual reality or something like that, or even the movie Avatar, right? Their their consciousness, right, gets to experience our consciousness through our being, our body, right? The animation or self animation is what I heard of spirit and death equally. And I'll take that notification as confirmation. I don't know if y'all hearing that shit. And there go another one right behind it. So that was two. Um, Thank you, y'all. Tools, duality, life and death, right? We are letting death see life through our eyes because death is human just as much as it is immortal. So each individual life is guiding death to back to itself. It's almost like life is death's shadow work, in a sense. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe I'm getting too deep. But y'all, listen, those of you who know me, y'all know I'm like this anyway. I ain't got nothing but time to think. Um, I mean, I'm doing shit. I'm living life, but as I live life, I think. I think. But anyway, um, some of y'all are in that space too, where you are very thoughtful right now, where spirit is possibly sitting you down or has you seated in position, is what I just heard, to be able to hear. To be able to hear spirit specifically, your ancestors, like you've been asking to be able to hear them, notice them, be in contact with them, but you sometimes never sit down long enough, Aries, to actually initiate that. And granted, you are the initiator, but you at times try to set things on autopilot long before it's time to actually set them on autopilot, or you try and set things on autopilot that are never meant to be on autopilot, that are always meant to be manual. You're used to things coming to you so easily. You don't you don't tend to put in work in certain places where you need to, and that is one of your biggest downfalls. I keep seeing on the back of this box for these cards, the influencer card. I feel like you are meant to be an influencer. You're already an influencer, but I feel like you're supposed to be an influencer on a wider scale. Like maybe even be like an internet influencer type of situation. But I feel like you're supposed to impact the world. You're supposed to make people think, especially with that ten hat energy. Y'all will see these cards eventually, but um see, I'm doing reading with the back of the damn card box. Look, anyway, that's how y'all know I'm a bad motherfucker. Y'all book with me. Anyway, uh I feel like these chains that are around this heart here, like you're meant to break chains. You're meant to shake shit up. Yep, you one of a kind. Unicorn energy. Um, this tree too on here, like I know it's part of their logo or whatever. Um, but it reminds me of the tree of knowledge. No, it reminds me of the tree of knowledge. Like, remember Aries, like I keep talking to y'all about this. I don't know if y'all be paying attention to me, but you are alpha, right? Aries is alpha, Libra is omega, right? The beginning and the end, the beginner and the finisher. You see what I'm saying? So all you have to do is start something. All you have to do is start thinking it, then put that shit into action. Boom. Like, and I know sometimes y'all like, boom, like what you mean, boom? Like sometimes for y'all, it's hard for y'all to initiate a lot. Like you can think it up a lot of the time, but sometimes it's hard for you to actually initiate it. And this year, y'all gonna have to really get into the action part of your thoughts, your manifestations. Like you gonna have to put some actual fire, that Aries fire and determination, that great beginning. You're gonna have to put that shit behind all of these thoughts, these emotions as well. Um, for some of you, like you really, 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 really want to be married and love, have babies, this, that, and other, especially if you don't have any. But I swear, baby, you really holding yourself up. You are holding yourself up. And I'll take that notification as confirmation, strength, courage, and wisdom. You're a trailblazer meant to see things differently. And I guess that's it. Set a new path. That's spiritual Sag. Go check her out. Let's get some cards, Aries. Some of you, you may be working on your own shadow work, and that's interesting that I channeled shadow work before. You also may be learning to treat yourself better and not be such a one of these to yourself, possibly to other people. For some of you, you're learning to allow this out. For some of you, you are learning to allow your shadow side to fucking play. And to I'm here and put people in their place who played with this side of you. Like when I was being nice, when I was being humble, you see what I'm saying? What the new song, see y'all channel song is my shit. It's my shit. It's my new shit right now. It's called Yeah Glow by Glorilla. In there she says, when I was being humble, y'all didn't appreciate it. I think she said, I'm cocky now because when I was being humble, y'all didn't appreciate it. Some of y'all are definitely about to boss up your wardrobe, your appearance, your body, like overall. Um, and for some of y'all, this is about to happen in a matter of days. You're about to switch up your whole house. Some of y'all might even fucking move in a few days, get a whole, like, I want to say it's like literally a whole new revamp. Like, look, 3 cards out here, possibly within 3 days. Um, you gonna be doing it secretly for some of you, but I feel like spirit is gonna be protecting you with that eye right here. You're being watched over, looked over. For some of you, you could wear an amulet like what she's wearing here, or you need to get one. For some of you, you might have a facial tattoo. It could be you wear a bendy or something on your forehead, or you need to start wearing something up there, something that's removable. Ain't nobody telling you to get a tattoo. If you feel moved to get one, hey, I can't stop you. I saw 30/20 and 30/21 as I said that. But if you feel moved to, go ahead, do your thug thizzle. For some of you, you're born on the 21st, or someone around you is born on the 21st, but that also starts spring equinox and the beginning of Aries season. Um, for some of you, this may not happen until then, or it will happen around that time. That you're gonna do this revamp, that you're gonna move, get a new car, do this, do that. Some of y'all, oh, and I was just about to say, some of y'all might completely walk away from your family and go get rich somewhere. We got Fashion Witch, and you see this card, but look what's right behind it, y'all. Oh, y'all, what did I show y'all with the box earlier? 31/20, as I said that. Shit, what? For some of y'all, the 20th, the 21st, or the 22nd. Some of y'all, the 23rd. And I know I mentioned the 23rd last night. I know I mentioned the 24th last night, too. Those could be your birthday. Um, you're a unicorn. For some of you, you are someone who needs to start speaking up more. You need to start a podcast or maybe even a YouTube channel. For some of you, you need to start your podcast through YouTube, or make it available through YouTube. I'm here on Spotify for some of y'all. The 27th of March could be significant, or the 28th, that could be your birthday. But I feel like you have a lot of things. You're highly intelligent. You have a lot of things that you need to say, could say. You know a lot of shit, like a lot of stories. You know how to put people on different things. Um, you have an eye for trends as well, especially like if you're into fashion. For some of you, you are into food. For others of you, you are into spirituality. For some of you, you are tarot readers or oracles. You're psychic, have intuitive abilities that are extremely strong. For some of you, you have experience in trauma bonds and broken hearts and relationships and how to get over them. Um, for some of you, you know how to mind your fucking business and how to um, establish and maintain boundaries so that you can't be taken advantage of by energy vampires. 3313, as I said that. For some of you, you need to be mindful that you aren't trauma bonding with people who are energy vampires. You need to make sure that you get better at being able to identify them, especially because of the fact that you are a starseed. And because you're not doing what I do on a daily basis, because you're not making money or selling candles or sage or crystals or none of that, does not make you not a starseed. Just because you ain't got no YouTube channel, and that may not be your calling, that may not be your gift. Your intuitive uh your intuitive guidance may work the same way mine does, but it's not meant for you to use that for other people in the same way that I am. It may be that for you, you may um need to use your intuition, like I said before, with this damn podcast. Let spirit guide you on what to say, what to bring to the people, what to stand up for. Because the black square is about standing up for yourself, speaking the truth, going against the grain, being a pioneer. This unicorn billionaire energy, that's what's going to get you that, is you sticking out. You not giving a fuck about what other people say about you. And some of y'all are stuck on that. Remember, we were talking about that in the first reading. But you need not give a fuck about that shit. For some of you, you may get into activism too with this podcast and Black Square energy. Yep. In your past, a lot of people might have called you crazy. It might be people that call you crazy as you blow up, as you become this influencer. For some of you, you're gonna need that discernment, that intuitive guidance. You gonna need that shit because it's a lot of real crazy folks out here that spirit gonna need you to see. People that's gonna want to steal your energy and shit. That's gonna want to leech off of you. That's gonna want to steal from you. That's gonna want to steal what you say. For some of y'all, you might be getting certain downloads and stuff. You getting downloads directly from spirit, directly from source. For some of you, source been telling you to cover up your head a whole lot more. Specifically to cover up like your third eye. Remember, we was just saying that with the other message, with the other card. Where is it? See with this one. Your spirit needs you to be able to see the red flags. That's why your intuition has been getting stronger. That's why you're hearing a lot more, seeing a lot more, dreaming a lot more. You're seeing certain people in your dreams because you're being told who you need to be closer to and who you need to let go of. Oh, my hand started itching when I said that. Yeah, see, you need to be able to recognize the red flags and the trolls coming into your life. Yeah, you can do that anyway. You're an empath. Some of you, you also need to be mindful of people who want you to either become a cult leader for themselves or um, who try and get you to follow them, um, who try and misguide you. For some of you, they may try and misguide or misdirect your message. Um, so that it doesn't have as much validity or credibility, or just they're trying to make you like that. Or there will be people who will come along who will do this, or this is a lesson that you need to learn in this lifetime. Because as smart as you can be, Aries, um, you can be very childlike and naive, especially when it comes to people that you care about or that you love. You do not see when you care about somebody, you don't see all of this energy in them. You don't see that. For some of you, like, these people have guilt tripped you into thinking that this is your energy. And I ain't gonna say that y'all perfect now. I'm not. Ain't nobody no damn angel, but you ain't this. You ain't this. For someone is solely trying to use their body against you or your body against you. So be mindful of what you consume, especially if you are dealing with somebody on a romantic level, and especially if you are a male. For some of you who are females, especially if you're into like the same sex, whether on a regular or every once in the blue moon, you'd be concerned too. For some of you, someone is going to be triggered soon because they can no longer trigger you. They can't lovingly gaslight you, basically. Like they can't like talk shit about you and say, "Well, I'm just trying to help." It's something like that. And I feel like it's literally like they dog you out. Like this person goes hard on you, and it's not like it's a real constructive criticism. You see what I'm saying? It's not like, now you know you shouldn't have did that, but come on, let me help you fix this shit though. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it'd be like, you know you a stupid motherfucker. Like you know you an idiot. You yeah, and I don't know, like it's like a contradictory energy. Like for some of y'all, this really could be a parent. For some of y'all, this could be somebody you were in a relationship with, are in a relationship with. This could be what you basically shit healed from. The hell. Like this is what you were over there loving on yourself from, bouncing back, focused on your own healing from. Like that's what you let die, is being accepting of that bullshit. And this person can't trigger you like that no more, and it has them fucked up. For some of you, we done got back to down to the end of the card deck now. Like it's triggering them so much because they are jealous about how much you love yourself, how much you love your family, your kids. For those of you who have children, yeah, whatever privileges you have, they don't want you to have no more because this came out reverse. It came out like that. For some of you, they definitely try and call you crazy, but it never sticks because you're a star seed. And some of y'all fine as hell too. They try and call you ugly. And everybody, you know that ain't true. If you mad as hell and jealous, like because they haven't done their shadow work, because they're a narcissist, like they have anger issues, because they feel like they should be the legend and not you. They feel like they should have whatever you have, but they don't. They know they are the red flag, the troll, but they they try and push this energy off on you, try to trade this energy with you, whether they project it towards you and just out of nowhere you're feeling lazy, you're feeling unmotivated, you're feeling angry, sluggish, like you don't want to do nothing. um and sometimes, yes, that is spirit like sitting you down, because Aries, sometimes y'all asses be on the go so hard to where you are literally not taking good care of yourself. Like you done spent all of this time buying food, but you ain't never eating it. This other motherfuckers eating that shit. Whoever swing by your house, they eating up your food, not you for real. You for the most part, you cooking what you cook, or snacking on what you snack on, but other motherfuckers eat that shit. Even if it's the person that you live with, or the people that you live with, or you got living with you. Some of y'all got people staying with you, and y'all don't need to have them people staying with you. Ooh, and I just got a confirmation. I'll take that as a notification. I take that notification as confirmation. For some of you, you are about to move. For some of y'all, you have I don't know, I heard a surprise visitor showing up. And this person may show up before you move to your new place. or may get back in contact with you before you move to your new place. This could have been somebody who was being an asshole towards you or being this towards you. Yeah, it could be the same person that was loving gaslighting you. I keep getting that this is a auntie or a mama like that seriously tried to control your life. Yeah, trauma bond. I feel like a lot of the damage that you have experienced, have gone through is because of this person, whether they biologically related to you or not. I feel like it was a lot of misguidance with this person, like or there was a huge lack of guidance with this person. And I was like, fuck you. For some of y'all, I know I said it before, but these are like siblings as well. Like for some of you too, like even if you were masculine, like this could be your brother. This dead ass could be your brother. Like y'all both could be spiritual or religious in some way. And that person may have been on their journey a little longer than you, and you've progressed faster than they have. But it's literally because of your rank in the spirit realm. Like your soul may be older than theirs, with a lot more experience, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, this is your sister. Lord to help. For some of you, this is your father or an older sibling who may have pampered you, who was upset because if you are a masculine, your member, and I saw 47, 47 as I'm about to say this, your member is larger than his, and he's known that since you were a baby. Pretty much knew, like, well, he'll be knocking them down by the time he grown, type shit, and been hating on that shit ever since because this person is not as equipped as you are. You got them genetics from your mama's side, baby. Um, anyway, so they hate you. And I know that it's like a weird, petty reason, but that's what I heard from spirit. So I didn't even want to repeat it, but they like repeat it because it matters. Some of y'all, these people are upset because you are taller than they are. Like it's almost like apples and oranges. It's almost like apples and oranges. Y'all almost don't look like y'all come from the same family, the same parents. At some point or another, there could have been paternity questions. For some of you, if you have divorced parents, that's part of the reason why they are divorced, is because it came out that one of y'all ain't your daddy's child. That may be the secret that they keep in between the two of them, but they told everybody else it was for something else. But I feel like that's really what it was. It was either a child was made outside of the marriage, or it was a child that was made inside of the marriage, something like that. Stay in your lane, and jealous came out. Stay in your lane came out reverse though. So for some of you Aries, you could be this kid. You could be the kid. You could be the kid that ain't your daddy's. I don't mean laugh at that, but fuck. I feel like for some of y'all, you might actually laugh at awkward moment and at awkward shit. Like, and I feel like I heard this defense mechanism. It's one of those fuck it shit, laugh to keep from crying type shit. For some of you, these people are jealous because you do stay in your own lane. Like you got your own shit going on. You have a magnetic energy. For some of you, you may have just purchased a laundromat or are thinking about it. For others of you, if you have been looking for what type of business to open or to take over, to invest in, laundromat. This is your answer. Laundromat. For some of you, you may end up with multiple locations. For some of you, it may just start off as you may rent out washing machines and dryers to like hotels, apartment buildings. For some of you, you could get into fixing them, and that could be your business as well. For some of you, it's a car wash. You need to open a car wash. For others of you, it'll be a car wash and a laundromat. For some of you, it'll just be like a vending machine business. But your vending machines may be somewhere like a laundromat or a car wash. Um, some of y'all might end up driving a truck, or you do drive a truck. I mean, it could be a pickup truck, but no, I feel like this is a box truck or like an 18-wheeler. So you could be like a delivery driver. You could work for UPS, USPS, FedEx, DHL. Some of y'all just got new jewelry, or you need to get some type of new jewelry. Again, you may need to get like a necklace, a pendant, something like that you can say a prayer over, chant over, so that you can basically enchant it with protective energy, um, to protect you while you're out and about, or even while you're asleep if you will sleep in it. I feel like especially if you're well, if you here watching this, you damn sure have some type of spiritual connection. Um, so I feel like you need this piece because it's going to protect you from energy vampires out in the world, but also ones who um, try and get into your dreams in the astral plane to suck your energy. For some of you, they're literally trying to take your youth. You can have a very youthful look, no matter how old you are. They could be trying to take your beauty, take how you look, take your handsomeness. I don't even know if that's a fucking word, but it is today. Yeah, but Spirit is saying, Spirit is saying these energy vampires and trolls can get hooked. I'm hearing somebody say, "We got it. Stay in your lane." Basically, I feel like y'all need to focus. I feel like it's a lot of jealous people who are trying to take you off course, off of your divine path. Yeah, Oracle just came to the front of the deck. Others want to make you hardened, turn you into someone who is not as sweet, not as kind, um, because that is what's part of what's going to make you this influencer. I don't feel like, yeah, they want you to turn into one of these. They don't want you to be someone, they don't want you to be yourself. I feel like this person is actually like that and they want you to be like them so that they can be like you, because they see you being like you is what gets you all of this abundance. Like, it's not on you, it's in you. Like, it's like, and because they've pretty much figured that shit out. Look at this shit, vampire that came back to the front. Fuck. Because they figured it out, right? That they cannot just they can't just wear similar clothes as you. They can't wear similar hair, cut their hair the same way as you. They can't get similar jewelry as you. They can't just do all that. They can't just get a car or a truck like yours. They can't do shit like that. They can't just wear shoes like, no. No. So the way that they figure it is, well, shit. Um, I can't take this motherfucker out in the physical. I mean, I could, but that'd be messy or expensive or however it is. You see what I'm saying? So let's do it in the astral realm. So especially if they have any knowledge or are developing knowledge about the spiritual plane and platform and all of that, and how to do any type of like left-handed magic, they are going to use it against you. And I almost feel like this person kind of got into spirituality just so that they could focus more so on, oh, my ear is ringing so loud, just so that they can focus on left-handed magic, like to dominate you, make you obsessed with them, to make you feel, I'm seeing like a ball and chain. Like, you may not even be married to this person, but y'all have been together for quite some time, or been on and off for quite some time, that it's like you might as well have been, um but you just didn't. I feel like it's because your soul knew, for one, that you wasn't supposed to be married to this motherfucker. For two, your soul felt like, I mean, basically spirit put you on reserve for someone else. It's almost like, and it sounds fucked up, but it's almost like you and or spirit, or a little bit of both, or I don't know, um may have put you with this person for safekeeping, but you stayed too long. Like, you were supposed to only be with this person long enough to like get your strength up and then move on, right? But you stayed. Like, you made a temporary situation a lifelong lesson while still looking for um what's meant to be lifelong for you. For some of you, you're doing it very selfishly though. Like, you're holding on to this person, like, just in case you don't find the person that you're really dreaming of. Spirit, what other energy? Well, this was sticking out. Harmony and light. So some of you are definitely coming into some type of union with someone. It could be balancing out your masculine and feminine side, like I mentioned. I think that was last night. Could have been earlier in this video. I don't know. We've been on here almost an hour. But um, you may be balancing the light and the darkness within you, um, so that you can help others balance themselves out, so that you can have balance within a relationship, or in the relationship that you're dreaming of. The relationship that you've been asking spirit for, the abundance. For some of you, you may have thought that you being put in a state of rest and rejuvenation is something to be upset about, somewhere something that is a punishment, and it's not. It was never meant to be a punishment. It was meant to be a preparation. For some of you, you've been seeing 369 a lot lately. This is the Fibonacci sequence here. This is also a nautilus or a nautilus or an ammonite, which is connected to Ra, believe it or not. It's actually named after Amun Ra. Um, you have the ability to create your own reality, but you may have to learn how to control your emotions with this card and rest and rejuvenate here. Yeah, this is the truth. Oops. Ace of Swords, Four of Wands. Yeah, you have the ability to think and or write yourself a new reality, or write or think yourself into a new reality, as I often say. The thing is, you just don't know where to begin. For some of you, you already feel like you're defeated. Like, somebody, I'm hearing, how many times am I going to start over? Or do I have to start over? Or how long do you have to wait? Like, it's really fucking with your confidence right now for somebody. That you have to more or less wait for wish fulfillment in some way. It's bothering the hell out of you. Because it's like, haven't I suffered enough, basically? Haven't I lost enough? Truth is, you have. You've lost a lot. You've also been supplemented with a lot as well, given a lot. Basically, Spirit is asking for patience from you, Aries. For whatever you want to come into fruition, whatever this wish fulfillment is, you're going to need patience to receive it. And that is the truth. For some of you, you need to speak your truth to get there. For some of you, you're going to need to tell your story to have a firm foundation. For some of you, you are going to have to tell your parents the truth about yourself and or themselves. And it's possibly because you're about to come into union, into a spiritual union, into a divine union, where you are going to have a baby. If y'all notice, this chalice is here. It's Holy Grail energy with the heart chakra here, or chakra. Spirit is trying to create balance and confidence um, within your mind. For some of you too, with this sacral chakra energy and heartbreak and loss energy as well. I kind of feel like some of you have suffered through like miscarriages, um, have lost children, et cetera, have never had children, never had the pleasure of having children as well. Oh, my ear just started ringing so loud. And you want some really bad, really bad. Especially if you are a masculine, like you want this bad as fuck. It's like you sit around thinking like I have so much wisdom that I could teach and pass on to someone else. So much to say. Yeah. Base chocolate, you want to make babies. I'm hearing that Tupac line, disillusion lately. I've been really wanting babies to see a part of me that wasn't always shady. And I just channeled that and I want to say the Valentine's Day wake and bake messages from your person. So go check that out. But I feel like it's been obstacles for some of you. Um, you may have faced the fact that it may not be part of destiny for you to have children, and you're choosing to move on from that. Um, for others of you, you're realizing that spirit is causing challenges because of who you're with, and it's not within your destiny to be with this person having children, because I feel like spirit has already made you made you aware of who this person is, who you are, the fact that you deserve to have a new beginning and are supposed to have one somewhere else, that you're supposed to be off on a journey. For some of you, you're supposed to literally be traveling a lot more than what you are right now. But you are allowing this person or these different situations to disrupt your destiny, is what I literally just heard, which is why Spirit is taking you through this transformation. 331 313 could be significant. 1313, I think I channeled 1313 last night in the other reading. But all of these choices, decisions, these movements that you're making, they're going to pay off. They're building up your spiritual strength and character. They're building up your power. They're building you up for the rewards and recognition that spirit has for you after being in solitude, after turning away from and denying temptation and choosing the right collaborations and alliances and learning when to cut them off. Yeah. You're about to receive new physical, financial, material changes in your life. You're about to see a lot change. Spirit has been planning this, which is why they're asking for patience, because you're about to gain your material harvest. All of this is about to come into fruition. It's like a baby being birthed. For some of you, you are birthing a baby. For some of you, by Taurus season, you'll be pregnant, or you'll have someone pregnant by Taurus season. For some of you, you may think that your baby is going to come in like Gemini season or some shit like that. It's gonna come in Taurus season. Your baby may come early. I just felt like a kick in my stomach, and I know it ain't nobody in there. Um, the people that lived in there, they go to school now, so um, but it could be, yeah, I don't know. God funny like that, so it could be me. But I ain't pregnant right now, y'all. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you could be pregnant right now. Now, some of y'all asses, you may not even know that. Spirit has been giving you intuitive nudges and pulls and tugs and stuff like that, telling you how fertile you're about to be or how fertile you are in the spiritual realm. For some of you, this is literally your fertility in the spiritual realm. Um, you gathering up, you growing something in the physical realm, I mean in the spiritual realm, that's going to manifest and be birthed into the physical realm. Like it's finally enough like momentum built up behind this manifestation behind, not manifestation, behind this dream, this wish, this goal in the spirit realm, to where now it's going to finally come down, because water's above, water's below. As above, so below, with triumph right behind it. Oh, but I take that notifications confirmation. I don't know if y'all can hear that shit, but listen. Some of y'all could be seeing 888, or matter of fact, if y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed it when I held the cards like the first time, but this is 88. Some of y'all may be looking up at the moon or the stars or even at the sun. Could be watching the sun rise and the sun fall um, daily, or you may need to get into that habit. Some of y'all need to look up more. Y'all need to look up at the sky more, Aries. You need to enjoy not only what you have access to, which you can like touch, but what you don't have access to, which is up. I'm hearing and within. Um, you need to access the parts of you on the inside that you have shut and locked away. For some of you, that's where your biggest and best treasures and triumphs are, is in the places that you have tried to withdraw from. And that's another 8. So that's 888. Remember, I just said you might be seeing 888, 777, 77. You might be seeing 711 because this is here. So that's balance, and that is triumph. So 711. For some of you, the emotional withdrawal may come in the fact that you may have to make some type of sacrifice, either that you're not prepared to make, don't want to make, or hesitant to make. For some of you, it's because you're just scared. You're fearful. You're comfortable even in a certain space. Um, or in a certain way, because like you've been doing this so long, you've been suffering in silence so long that it almost scares you to be released. It's kind of like a person who's done like 30 years in jail. They kind of wonder like, damn, it's a whole new world out there. What am I going to do? What am I going to do for myself? um Spirit says stand up. Stand up. That's what you're going to do. You're going to stand up. Again, this gives activist energy, and again, here's the deception and envy, the jealous motherfucker. For some of you, and I stated something similar like this in one of my other readings, but I think I was saying to like divine masculine, like your person is gonna come in and be your eyes, like be another set of eyes and ears for you. Um, their intuitive abilities are going to be able to see these people when you can't. For some of you, I feel like your person is gonna almost be like your sleeper cell, your spiritual sleeper cell, because they're gonna see everybody for who they are and help you see everybody for who they are. Shit that you'd have missed. And some of these people are really gonna hate them for it, which is another reason why you're gonna have to stand your ground. I'm hearing even down to your mama. I feel like some of y'all's mamas been messing in y'all love lives for quite some time. They have been giving you some real fucked up advice. Now, the way that they are wording this advice, it doesn't sound fucked up. But if you was to like hindsight is 2020 type shit and go back and think about certain times where your mama, I feel like this could be an auntie too, where they have said shit, certain things to you, have given you certain pieces of advice, or have even been on some, well, if that was me, I would. And because they saying the type of shit they saying, and you know the type of person they are. They usually are a person who probably gets their way a lot. Um, for some of y'all don't know that them people is getting their way because they home. I know you might not be prepared for that, but fuck it. Here we are. Spirit is blunt today. Um, Somebody said I know we need to be blunt with this one. So I don't know which one of y'all Aries is hard headed. Like y'all don't get it when somebody tells y'all some shit nicely the first time. Like you don't get it to tell somebody got to be rough with you. Oh, that's your kink, huh? All right. But anyway, um, I just got a notification, so confirmation. Somebody kinky. Some of you, your person might like wearing masks and shit like that with the lights off at night. Anyway, let me mind my business. Keep going. Victory and success. Yeah, somebody from your past is coming back, or this is a passed on loved one who is here to aid you, here to help you see those people who are envious and jealous, or here to remove those people, to help you, give you the words to stand your ground against them, even. Yeah, intuition right here. Yeah, they're guiding you. For some of you, you can have a connection to Egypt with the Ankh right there. Yeah, but your hope is being restored. For some of you, you could have been discontent and bored within your life recently. For some of you, bored within your job, your home, where you live at. You want to go off and see something different, something new. It's been on your mind a lot, but you pretty much just don't know which way to go. And you know that you need to choose wisely, because it's like, once I do this, like, not that that's it, but kind of like that's it. Like, it's like it's no turning back type energy. So it's like you want to make the wisest decision that you can make. But I feel like some of this is not only you choosing wisely, but majority of this is allowing spirit to guide you and pointing which direction to go in. Yeah. Because material and spiritual prosperity, as above, so below energy. Feel like with 6 here, some of you just need to change your mindset. That's it. That's the only shift you really need to make. For some of you, it's literally gonna start with, I'm hearing "The Man in the Mirror" by Michael Jackson. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. I'm not singing for real today, y'all. And see, I hear you like, sis, sing it for real. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I'm not doing it today. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That will have to be a private session. Um, but I feel like Spirit is asking you to love on you more. If you aren't doing that, like, cause some of y'all was y'all have been a vibe to yourself, like, ooh, baby, like, I want to fuck myself. um like, y'all been in that type of energy. But others of you, Spirit wants you to get to that energy. Remember, y'all channel song is "Yeah Glow" by Glorilla. When I was being cocky, y'all didn't appreciate it. I mean, when I was being humble, y'all didn't appreciate it. Thank you. I feel like Spirit definitely wants you to shine your light and don't dim that motherfucker again. Like, people be trying to make you overthink and underthink sometimes. Like, people know how intelligent you are. Sometimes they don't give you all the details to something too, so that you don't so that you look stupid. Some of you could be fair skin mixed. Some of you could be brown skin. Some of you could have blonde hair. Your person could have blonde hair. For some of you, your person got blue hair or green or blue, green, yellow could be your your favorite color, or it could be significant. Purple, pink could be significant. Orange could be significant as well. For some of you, you need to wear these colors more often. They'll make your vibration higher, especially if you're wearing blue. For some of you, it's time to move on when it comes to certain clothing items. You may need to go through your clothes and see what you can donate, throw away, or repurpose. For some of y'all, you have some really nice clothes that you may not need to necessarily um, get rid of, but like repurpose. So, like, if you have some really nice, like, silk dresses, shirts, things like that that you couldn't replace, if you see what I'm saying, um, you still like the pattern of it, but you're never gonna wear the shirt again. Turn it into a pillow. Turn it into a pillowcase. For you men, have your shirts turned into ties, like regular ties and bow ties and handkerchiefs. Um, you might be able to have a piece, also sewn on to like a pair of good socks, like a pair of good dress socks, something like that. For some of you, this may be like something that you do to honor a loved one, the sacrifice you made to honor a loved one. For some of you, you've been suffering in silence about this loved one. For some of you, you may have an ill family member or something like that, and you're fearful because they may be coming to the end of their life. And it's been on your mind a lot. That's why your mind has possibly been messed up. Um, you may have had to take care of this parent. For some of you, it's a grandparent, aunt, uncle. For some of you, their time to move to the other side is very near. For some of you, within a week um, to 6 weeks, it could be within the next 16 days. It could be within the next 24 hours to 6 days. It could be on the 1st, 2nd, or 6th of next month, or on the 21st, 22nd, or 26th of this month. For some of you, it's the 23rd when they will take their last bow. Yeah, been bossed up into the spirit realm. For some of you, this is another Aries. For some of you, this could be your father. For some of you, it could be your baby father as well. For some of you, your baby father, or your father, a brother, an uncle could give you some type of recognition. For some of you, this could be a boss as well. You could be getting some type of promotion, some type of raise, but it's just about the waiting game. Yeah, there's some type of victory and success that's coming through um, behind you using your wisdom. I'm hearing for good. Whatever this is part of your destiny. It may have been challenging to get there, but you there. You there now, basically. Spirit, is there anything else that they need to know right now? Well, your name carries weight in high places. Some of you are about to get married, or you're already married. Yeah, to the person of your dreams. They may have doe eyes, quote unquote, or almond shaped eyes, very pretty eyes. They could be caramel complected, or you are walking caramel. You or this person, y'all can have a little edge to you. Y'all could have been part of the street life at one point in time or another, or you still are. I don't know. Um, at one point in time, or when you meet them, you'll only be friends first. Um, or you were friends at one point, but I feel like um, you wouldn't just be able to be this person's friend. You wouldn't. Like they would definitely become a priority. Like for some of you, at one point in time, you put money over love, which is why you couldn't be friends with this person, or why they couldn't be just friends with you. The day that happened, it drove you crazy, and ever since then, you've been possibly dreaming about that person. Yeah, your ancestors whooping your ass. You might be entertaining an angel. Watch your man and sugar, the ancestor. So you didn't even know who you was dealing with. You was dealing with an earth angel, or they didn't know who they were dealing with. They were dealing with the earth angel. This person may reach out to you soon, or you may reach out to them. For some of you, they may be reaching out from the hospital. Um, for some of you, um, and be careful too. For some of y'all, be mindful of your driving, especially I'm hearing at night and when it rains outside. For some of y'all need to like listen to this reading and go check y'all tires, or pause this reading after you hear me say that and then go outside and check your tires. If it's late at night, don't worry about that shit. Check them in the morning. Check them in the daylight. Check them when you can really see them. You see what I'm saying? Unless your car is like in your locked ass garage, can't nobody get in that motherfucker. It's a security system, all types of shit. Then, I mean, all right, honestly, you know what I'm saying? The shit detached, then whatever. But real talk though, um, if y'all driving around on bold tires and you got the money, go switch that shit out. You don't need that eighth. Like you do need that eighth, but you don't need that eighth more than you need them tires or that tire. You see what I'm saying? Like go do that. Go handle that shit. For some of y'all, be mindful of the fact that someone from your past um who gives what's her name? Brandy? And it's in Thin Line Between Love and Hate with Martin Lawrence and Lynn Whitfield. Was that the movie? For some of y'all, like somebody who didn't think that you would ever walk away from them is going to reach out to you. Like they still can't get you off their head. For some of you, it was a love interest that you really didn't get anything off the ground with, but would have been an excellent fit for you. It's just life happened. That's all. Life happened, or somebody made some self-sabotaging decisions and lost that person. But they could be reaching out soon, or you could be reaching out to them soon. Um, you and or this person may write poetry or may share poetry. You may write poetry about each other. Um, just like listening to it. Um, for some of y'all, you dream of having your own like fairy tale romance. I do feel like somebody is about to get it. somebody is about to have somebody reach out to them soon, or they're about to reach out to someone else soon, and they're about to walk straight into a fairy tale romance that's about to knock them off their feet in all the best ways. But I do feel like for others of you, there may be a karmic feminine that may be trying to block this because she is sexually attracted to you and or your person, or one or both of you. But I do feel like it's the end of the road for that person. She may wear glasses. It may not be all the time, but it may be sometime. She could also be someone who, or this could be you, for those of you divine Aries ladies. This could be you, but there could be some level of opposition against you, though. Nah, take this energy where it applies, because I could be talking about your job. I mean, I could be talking about love, and this is really at your job or whatever the hell it is. But something is being blocked, like, period. Some type of communication was being blocked at some time, and it could have been because it was a chick who, all she talk about is the fact that she got her own. She got her own this, she got her own that. She don't need nobody for nothing. And fuck that. Save me, daddy. The fuck? Ugh. I am a damsel in distress. Damsel me, daddy. Fuck. Get me out the tower. And not the Aries walking through y'all reading. Sir, sir, I am fine. I am fine. Look, the protector coming over. Y'all know y'all some protectors, that's for sure. Hi, baby. I am okay. I am okay. Sir, sir. And please don't lay on my cards. Thank you. Thank you. Greatly appreciate. See, that's how y'all are, especially y'all men folk. But the ones y'all need to be concerned about, oh, them Aries mothers and aunties and shit. Aries grandmamas and whatnot. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They the real bees. I do feel like some of y'all have learned recently how to put up your boundaries. Yeah, New Jack City. It's a new version of yourself. Yep, you be on some Nino energy sometimes. Cancel that bitch out, buy another one. Because I heard it all before. Somebody got you feeling like this, though. It could be somebody new. So this song, If I Never Knew You by Shanice and John Cicada, or Cicada, from the Pocahontas soundtrack. Go look that up. It may be somewhere on my community board if you scroll. If you scroll, I think I included that in a reading, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, 2 years ago now. Basically, this person, or you could feel like, if I never knew you, because I'm quoting the song lyrics, y'all. If I never knew you, I'd be empty as the sky, never knowing why. Like, you met somebody, and even if it was like, boom, that long, like, they set something off in you that you needed. Like, they were possibly a catalyst. You either going back to get this person, they're coming back, reaching out to you, um, or this energy within you is being reignited again. Like, a memory of them could have come up even For some of you, you definitely love this person's eyes or they love your eyes. There was something about the eyes. For some of you, they reset you by looking you in the eyes. I feel like at the time you may have met them, it was right place, wrong time for a happily ever after. Um, so the quote that I took out the song for Right Place, Wrong Time is right place, wrong time. I'm sitting here stuck in the middle of a masquerade with you. Um, so the rest of the lyrics say, you can't be mine. I'll have to chalk it up, though it's hurting me so much. Um, I think that album came out somewhere between '04 and '06. I think could have been '07. That's Avant, by the way. Right Place, Wrong Time by Avant. And then Happily Ever After by Case. Um, and I don't know why it's significant, but Beyonce was in the video with Case. For some of you at that time, you was telling loose raps and lies. Loose Rap is a song by Aaliyah. There could have, and it may not been you telling this, but it could have been someone else telling you this for whatever reason. I'm hearing reactionary. So it's like you felt like somebody was telling you lies, so you fed them some lies too, but then found out later that they was telling the truth. So now you want to talk. Now you want to talk to them again. You want this shit to go back and forth, like. And it's funny because two of her songs are showing up right back to back. So Aaliyah could be significant. A Capricorn could be significant. A Capricorn could have told you some bullshit. Someone with Capricorn placement or Aquarius. For some of y'all, spirit don't want you going back and forth with nobody who was lying to you and giving you loose rap and shit. They don't want you doing that. Why you exerting all that energy? Why you doing that? Like this is your soft, peaceful era. Like don't mistake it. Like we'll let you turn up if you need to, but this is your soft, peaceful era. Don't let nobody take you out of that element. For some of y'all need to take y'all ass to the beauty shop or the barber shop, or you need to open one. You might need to change the one you're going to. For some of y'all, if you're noticing like your styles ain't coming out how you really want them to. For some of y'all, the person that's cutting your hair, doing your hair, or for some of y'all, I'm hearing makeup. You may either do makeup or get your makeup done a lot. Whoever does it, and you notice that sometimes it just don't come out right how you wanted it. Like it comes out good, it looks decent, but it's not how you wanted it. That means either you need to start doing that shit your damn self and go get this skill. Some of y'all need to go either back to hair or beauty school, or you need to go or whatever. Um, I feel like you would be really excellent, like highly paid, one of the best paid doing it. You could be anywhere from 26 to 31, or this could have been a dream that you had around that age. You could be older, obviously, because I got the 31 plus, but yeah, one in a million. You got that one in a million energy. Yeah, so I feel like spirit is taking you in a new direction. Overall, but it's some people that ain't gonna want to be left behind. because they feel like you complete them. Last messages. Yep, it's time to travel. It's time to travel or get a new vehicle or both. So, what's the last? Yep, treat yourself. Treat yourself, Aries. That's my time. I thank you for yours. If you would like to donate because this message resonated, you are more than welcome to. My Cash App is in the link in my bio. You will find it as one of the icons at the very top of the bio link once you click it on my Instagram. That bio link, you can also directly type it into your browser at beacons, BEACONS .ai / sun, moon, and roots. Roots is spelled ROOTZ. So you can go there, you can send me a donation, you can book a reading with me, or you can show your support by shopping with me either through my Printify shop, where I have hoodies, mugs, ornaments, journals. I also have a millionaire water bottle, basically to um, imbue the energy of being a millionaire into your life, because a technique to um, helping you manifest is by using water. Um, you can write on the side of your water bottle, um, health, wealth, whatever. Pray over it, speak into it. Make sure you're speaking into that water as well, not just write it on the side, but speak into it as well once the vessel is full. Because you pouring that water into that vessel is like pouring a spirit into a body, right? So you're birthing something, right? And then as you drink that into yourself, you are becoming one with that energy, right? So some of y'all need to get to doing that. You may, even though you are a fire sign, you may need to use more water in your spiritual practices. You may need to set bowls of salt and lemons out around your home, like in a space where it won't be disturbed or anything like that. And you may need to set it out until like the lemons dry out, um, and change it out. For some of you, that needs to be every 3 days to every 7 days. For others of you, it needs to be every 7 to 9 days. Um, or until, like I said, or until the lemon dries up, where you can visibly see like it ain't even nothing up in there. Like it looks bad. Take it out. And usually you kind of want to make sure you get it before that, but there's that you spiritually cleanse. Some of y'all need to be putting Florida water in your confirmation with this, because the ancestors is right there. Some of y'all need to be putting Florida water in your bath water, also in your cleaning products, and like your laundry detergent, especially like if it's a liquid laundry detergent, or if you don't have like liquid laundry detergent but you use like liquid fabric softener or something like that, or a liquid like OxyClean or shit, even liquid bleach. Pour a little bit of the Florida water in there and keep it pushing. Ancestors still here as I'm shuffling. Y'all done heard me shuffle that shit. But yeah, some of y'all need to do that too. But yeah. So I know I do this every time. But anyway, that's my time officially. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let me put these damn cards down before. Yeah. Maybe I'm shut up. but Taurus. That's all I'm gonna say. And could be a shady Taurus. That's all I'm gonna say. Close my mouth, close my mouth, close my mouth. If you want to book with me, I already told you how. If you want to donate to me, Cash App Poetic Purposes, the actual link to my Cash App is in my bio on Instagram. At Instagram, Sun Moon and Roots. On TikTok, Sun Moon and Roots. Please follow me, subscribe, like, share, comment. I really fuck with you hard, Aries. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna do all 12 signs on my channel, y'all. I'm gonna be real. I think I'm gonna do Aries, Libra, Virgo, Cancer, maybe Scorpio, and I think that's it. Like so far as like individual, like only your sign messages, I think that might be it. Just on some real shit. I know for sure it's gonna be Aries, Libra, Virgo, Cancer. Everybody else, we gonna spin the wheel. Flat out, we gonna spin the wheel. We are going to spin the wheel. But I ain't told nobody else that Aries, so only you know about that. So shh, don't tell nobody. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.